on the prize, I can't live life in disguise. Cause bro, recognize I ain't gotta compromise. I keep it concise, the gang tight like ties. Don't need industry advice. I'm outside with some good fellas and some nice guys trying to live life in disguise. We lit in real life, we don't pay to be verified. We just manifest, lay and grind on the rise. We defy the odds like it's nothing, time after time. God bless this eternal shine, yeah. Eyes on the prize, it's my life sold up. 5:45, had the lights on us. Fries to the side of an ice cola. You know that ride till the tides fall off. She know I'm a D, I got a date with destiny. She coming to me, cause I got the flavors and recipe. She racing to me like an athlete. She two with the G's, and she know it. Eyes on the prize just to see how far I go. Yeah. Shooting star, yeah. All over the globe. Hard work, all I ever know. So nobody could tell me I'm not what my way and go. Yeah. I'm in my zone, yeah, through this microphone. The way they looking at me like they seen a UFO.
The address is 347 Don Shula Drive in honor of the legendary coach. The stadium is Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens, Florida. So what lies in store for these teams this season? The talking's done. We're about to find out. It's week 1, and off we go on EA Sports. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Let's go now.
They'll begin here on the ground. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Second down and 3. They'll stick with him again. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is 1st down.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
First and 10. Allen in motion. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Buffalo.
The man in motion is Burks. He'll look to throw. He'll look over the middle and find his running back.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. A handoff as they try to run it here. With good blocking leading the way, he's got the first down inside the 25. In motion. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You could see the quarterback once he got the snap. He was looking for any seam, any daylight. But nothing materialized, and he's fortunate he got back to the line of scrimmage.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. A hit, and he has lost the football. It's picked up by the Dolphins.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
Got a man downfield. It's Thomas. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Here we go, set. Go.
Back to throw. In trouble, and down he goes.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Man is open, middle of the field. It is caught. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. 3rd down, 3 to go. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. A good run there to the 34-yard line. That is a 1st down. In motion comes Thomas. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Let's go now.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Right back to Thomas. He's got it again. Good work there to get this back close to a 1st down. 13 on the gain. It sets up a much more manageable 3rd and 2.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the 1st down, and they're able to convert.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Not going for two. They'll kick the point after. He's got it. And the Dolphins have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener. $7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Oh, what an unforced error at an untimely moment. Just but then the kickoff out of bounds, and the ball comes out to the 40-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. This drive will start on the ground, and they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
That's going to be incomplete. And it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter. We'll try again. It's second and 10. They'll throw out of the gun. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. 7-0 is our score. And we're back to South Florida after this. Here's a third down and 4. The man in motion is Burks. They'll throw here on third and short. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. There's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
The Bills will send out the field goal unit. This officially a 58-yard attempt. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. Tight end going in motion here. He'll drop to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he will not make it to the end zone, but he's down inside the 5-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up second and goal. A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal. Now off the bootleg. He'll look to throw here. That is caught back corner of the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Now a give on the ground. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Now they'll set up to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he will have this at midfield. Forced out of bounds there. In motion comes Thomas. Now he's free at the 35. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Miami. So they come up with a long touchdown on the little short pass. Greg, the quarterbacks love those pop passes, especially when they end up in the end zone.
Mike, you're well aware of the phrase in golf that there's no pictures on a scorecard. Well, in this case, there's no pictures on a box score because it doesn't matter if you throw it 1 yard or 50. You get credit for it all. In this case, he'll take credit for the touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. Room to run at the 35. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. Big play there for the Bills. 36 yards. The man in motion is Burks. On 1st and 10. They'll set, and they're going to get to him and take him down. Taken back to the other side of midfield.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack. And we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Allen in motion.
Come on, bruh.
Third and long. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark. The Bills bringing on their punting unit, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. A fair catch taken here, and it's going to come right at the 15-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll weave his way down close to that first down. Going to come up just a little shy. It's going to be 3rd down and short. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to Miami after this. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They'll try to pick this one up on the ground. And this is going to work out just fine. He's got the first down. A gain up to the 28-yard line.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
Going for it all. Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. It is picked off by the rookie safety.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. They'll look to set up the screen here. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. You saw a great example of it here.
The man in motion is Burks. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Catch is made by Wright. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're second. Clock is stopped with 26 seconds until the break.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. The Bills going to use their final timeout here as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
The Bills will send out the field goal unit. This a 48-yard attempt. That one is good. And the Bills are back within 4 at 14-10.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well. You're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to try it here again. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. And the Bills are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Allen in motion. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Dolphins 14, Bills 10.
Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Past the 40 to the 20. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 70 yards. Touchdown, Miami. No problem there on the extra point. And the Dolphins are out to a 21-10 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Allen in motion. Here's a designed run. And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Now this time he'll set up to throw.
Come on.
The pressure too much, and he goes down.
Outside of a turnover, this is probably the worst case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, like living in these third and long situations. Must pass is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
The Bills bringing on the punt team, as he'll take this a yard or two into his own end zone. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. They'll look to throw here on first down. Quickly to the outside and complete.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Throwing now from the gun. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
Here we go, set. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Ready.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
We've seen a trend throughout the league, Mike, where teams really like to throw the ball on third and short because of their willingness to go for it on fourth down. Now, in this case, it backfires. You can't take that sack. Even if that ball falls incomplete, keep it 4th and 1. A lot more options on the table from a play caller standpoint.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And the Bills are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
Look, Mike, the reality here is that he's just not seeing the field the way that he needs to. Now, give credit. A big part of this is the defense doing an excellent job disguising its coverages all game long. Just before the snap, when he thinks he has the answers, the secondary changes the questions, and they've been rewarded with 3 picks for their effort.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Now a handoff running right. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Bills first down.
Let's go now.
They'll stay on the ground. There he goes. Inside the 30. And he's going to be taken down, but not until he reaches the 20-yard line.
Explosive plays. Teams understand just how valuable they are in regards to the ability to score points. Typically, they come through the air, Mike. In this case, they got it on the ground. Now they find themselves inside the red zone.
And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. Now this time they'll look to throw. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bills are able to get it back within a score.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Throw left side, taken in by Thomas. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
So 2nd down, and they'll run it. And he'll get the 1st down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. Quick throw, taken in, and they'll take this down inside the 35.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Here we go, set. Go.
Now a give up the middle, and he'll get past the marker. So he's got a 1st down on that gain of 5. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. First and 10.
Go.
Back to throw. Down the right sideline. About 19 yards on that one. They're in business. It's 1st and goal.
Big time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the 4th quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So really nice job here late. We'll see if they can put this one out of reach.
An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. 1st down and goal. He's got it at the 3. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Dolphins. This has got to feel good, Greg. You open at home and a great performance with one more touchdown added on top.
Not many better ways, Mike, than to create some excitement amongst your fan base than to have a great home opener. Every team works all off-season. They stress it during training camp. Let's get off to a great start, and then all of a sudden you're able to do it in front of your home crowd. Man, this has been a really impressive performance.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. He'll try the right side this time. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. Allen in motion. From out of the gun, he'll throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Extra point try forthcoming. It's up and through. And the Dolphins will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Right back to the air following that pick six. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. He'll try again here. Second and 10. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but after that second down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in third and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3 and out, they better hold up here in pass protection.
The man in motion is Burks. On third down, they'll set up to throw. Quick throw here is complete. That'll change things. Out of bounds inside the 35. Big play there for the Bills. An even 40 yards.
Let's go.
Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Here's second and 2. They'll throw out of the gun. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. It sets up fourth down.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
Here we go, Shaq. Go.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That's going to be intercepted. Into space. He's to the 40. Inside the 10. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Miami. Extra point attempt to come here. The kick is good. And the Dolphins tack on one more to their lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. He'll drop to throw. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's going to have the Bills' 1st down. Well-designed play to pick up 16 and move the chains.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Back to the air one more time. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds remaining on the clock. They'll look to throw again. He'll go right and find his running back. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
They'll look to throw yet again. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, There's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
He's got it at about the 8. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
No, Mike, I really like this game plan, right? The strategy on 3rd and short so often is, okay, just get enough for the first down. If you decide to air it out, everything short, get a fresh set of downs. They're saying the defense is going to pack it in close. They're protecting the sticks. So let's just throw it over their head and try to go for a big play.
So a win here for the Dolphins. They move to 1-0 as they